that Synastry is about potential. You feel what I'm saying? And half of these motherfuckers that's running these Synastry shits, like, you know, they're not even adding in daylight saving times into the natal chart and shit. Like, that 1 hour can literally change so much shit within the natal chart. But it's just like, fuck all of that shit. Start having your own personal identity. But because, like, I mentioned about how chakra systems work and things like that, and it's like, by the third chakra, you know what I mean, that's where your personal identity is, and motherfuckers are still on the root. You cannot build a relationship based off a foundation that's survival, bruh. You cannot build a relationship off of emotion, feeling, and sex. You can't. Relationships must be built off of personal identity. Because if you don't know who you are, they don't know who they are. Who the fuck are y'all? Y'all just two motherfuckers that go together. And then if one person knows themselves and the other person doesn't, the one person who doesn't has to follow the lead, and then you become lost in that. And it's just like, if we separate, what's going to happen? One thing that I like to consider in relationships is that if I die, will you still be able to stand on your own too? If we had kids or however it worked, we got married, whatever, if I died, will you be able to stand on your own too? Would you still be you? If I died, if you died, would I still be me? I get that's a bit extreme, but that's the reality. Because you know how many people stop living when relationships are over? It's like, because who are you? Because it's like, when the motherfucker cheat on you, they break up, they break your heart, they break you down. Now I get that hurts. Don't get me wrong, that shit is tragic. I felt that shit before. I would never tell a motherfucker it's not that serious ever again, because I felt that. I felt that. I used to be that person, man up. You feel me? Fuck these bitches, yo. She just hurt you and all of this shit. Like, yo, fuck these niggas, man. Just they hurt you, to let it go. Until I felt it. When I felt that shit, I stopped saying that shit. That shit's different. You feel me? But after that happens, it's just like you sit there like, damn, what do I do? How do I heal? How do I recover? How do I this? All of that comes from you have to have that notion of yourself. But you know what I'm saying? None of that would happen. In essence, none of that would happen if the conditions were set. You feel what I'm saying? I was talking to one of my homies and shit, and he was like, yo, shorty be talking like this, and this. I'm like, look, I'm at a point in my life now, women ain't gonna talk to me like that. Oh, well, it's not about misogyny, it's not about arrogance. Now, I'm not abusive, I'm not gonna do nothing, but it's like, I set a standard to let you know not to raise your voice at me. Why? Because I'm not raising my voice at you. You feel me? When it gets to that point where I'm getting out of character, I gotta write you out the script, bro. It's straight like that. If you know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with a woman who would say, you know what? I gotta change how I address you because you don't like yelling, you don't like arguing. I can see it in your face. You know, and it's like, it's not that you shut down, but you just don't want to come off like that. We shouldn't have to get to that point. If we can't, like, I live by philosophy. I live by many philosophies. The one that I live by is when octaves increase, ears stop listening. Like, we just yelling. Like, you feel me? Who's gonna, like, and it's like, when you talking to me like that, you're not listening to me. You liable to say some shit that you really mean that is gonna be malicious towards me. You feel what I'm saying? Now they say there's three people that tell the truth: a drunk, a child, and an angry person. That's real shit. You feel what I'm saying? So if we get to that point where you yelling at me, you know what I mean? And you oh, I didn't mean it. You did mean that shit. That shit was been in there the whole time. You feel what I'm saying? And rather than me responding to you, because now it's like, once that slip up happens, as they say, that slip up, once that happens, now it's combative. Now I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna get you like this, then you gonna say some more shit, then I'm gonna say some shit, then somebody's gonna cut. Somebody's gonna cut. You feel me? Plot twist, this is the reason why I don't, because I'm usually the motherfucker that'll cut. I'm usually the motherfucker that I cut because I know the power of my words. You feel me? But because of that, I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to somebody like that. Like, it's like, I can't fathom that shit. Like, I should not be condescendingly talking to you. I should not be disrespecting you. I should not be coming off slick to you if I say I love you, if I say I fucks with you, if I say that this is what it is with me. You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's just my perspective. You feel what I'm saying?